Let's do tarot. So, someone has been unreasonably pushy towards you, right? And you can't make a decision of how to react. You feel hopeless and you don't feel like you have options. And you're also drained from this conflict that you're in. Because of this conflict that you're experiencing, you're so drained that you have to cancel some gatherings that you want to go to. Like, don't hang out with the friends that you made plans with. So you keep canceling things. So you have to sit down and plan something. Let's see what that is. And you have to plan this being honest with yourself, right? Truthful with yourself. And this has to do with the pattern that you repeat, right? You have some kind of repetitive pattern. And you have to be honest about it and truthfully plan how to get rid of it, because it has turned into this addiction. It took this form of addiction. It seems like by addiction, I mean, like, so you've been doing it for so long that it has become you, right? You don't know any other way to behave. There's some resistance coming from you, right? When it comes to flexibility regarding doubling your income. So maybe you're like worried about taking a first step into that direction. It seems like it's not like you're worried, but it looks like it's like a mystery to you. It's something unknown. You don't quite believe that it is possible, so that's why you don't take a step in that direction. So you sort of like fold onto yourself, like you give up. You're like, no, that's not going to work out. I'm just not going to do it. It's all in my head. And that has to do with the patterns, right? It's your childhood issues coming into play, right? So psychologically, what's stopping you is the pattern that you have gotten used to living by since you were little, that's realistic. That's not. And I'm going to go with something realistic. So you have an opportunity to capitalize on something that seems like magical. And you're like, no, it's magical. Magic doesn't exist. Well, too bad, because it does. So, wait, what? What? Wait, I'm getting... So something will trigger you where you will become, the word was bitchy. You will become bitchy about something, right? So you had to defend yourself or your point of view or be bitchy about something regarding that financial thing that we were talking about. And that's what's going to make you move towards it. You see? So you just needed to be triggered. The universe came in, you were not taking a first step. The universe came in, it tickled you in the wrong way, then you just got frustrated. You're like, fuck this shit. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to stand my ground. This is also real. It's going to work, and I'm going to go for it. You're going to be studying something new. You're going to learn something new. What is it? You're going to learn that grass is always greener somewhere else. Like, I never thought this was come up. Because isn't that a cliche the other way around? Grass is always greener is a cliche. But this is you maybe in your life, presently, that's what you have to learn. That grass is greener somewhere else. Maybe it's because you've been stagnating in the same situations for too long. Let's say, I don't know, maybe you stay too long with your partner, or you stay in the same destructive situations for too long, or same stagnating situations for too long. So the world is showing you that grass is greener somewhere else, right? This is what you have is not all there is. For some people, it's the other way around, because they have something and then they see grass is greener somewhere else and they leave something very precious. For you, it's the opposite, you see. You stay too long and something that's not good for you. So you're overly emotional, right? You're too emotional, and that prevents you from being free. In what way? In letting go of negativity, right? So because you're overly emotional, if let's say someone says something to you that upsets you, and then what you do is you ruminate on it, and you just keep going and going and going and going, and you absorb it inside of you, and then you can't move past it. You can't let it go, because now it's like branded into you. Like, they brand the cow, my cow. Now it's like my issue. It's not your issue. It's an emotion. It's just an emotion. You can perfectly let it go, because emotion is an emotion. But then above emotion, there's mind, right? You do have a brain, right? Use it. Mind over matter. Emotion is a state. of matter. That's all it is. It's just what state matter is. It's that vibration that the matter gives out. But your mind can be over that vibration because you can rationalize, think. You can get over it. So the way this ends, the cards confirm this, is you need to find your mental strength, the balance, right? Like I said before, mind over matter, right? Do not be consumed by emotions. Know that you can control your emotions. Your emotions are nothing but the feeling, the outcome of the outcome, right? It's a feeling of what the outcome is of your thought, right? Know that it all comes from your mind, your thought. Mind over matter. There is such a thing. The true alchemy is transmuting mind to matter, right? It's not gold, metal to gold or whatever bullshit that they're teaching you. Mind over matter. Know that you can control things with your mind. It is reality. It's true. I'm not fucking with you here. It's true. And the longer you meditate in this state, the stronger you get in manipulating the matter. And I'm not saying making other people do things. That's a whole different level. I'm saying manipulating yourself. Wouldn't you love to not react to things that are destructive to you? Only if you react to them. It's fun to be able to do that. So you'll be learning that. You have some changes coming in your relationships. It's not 2 cards. It's your broken childhood relationships, right? So 3 cards. It looks like when you were innocent and your innocence was abused, right? I felt like you've been cheated, not cheated on, but cheated. You felt heartbroken. You felt neglected. You felt like you were not met the halfway. You felt disconnection. You were unhappy and discontent about being understood or felt. So changes are coming in that sphere. So in other words, your childhood trauma, right, experience that caused you this trauma that moved into your present grown up stage is starting to heal. So the reason why you feel stagnation, not moving forward, is because you feel ungrounded. You might not notice this, right? But you're feeling ungrounded. And the reason why you're feeling ungrounded is everything that I said before this, right? The childhood trauma that needs to resolve itself, right? Once again, you cannot band-aid things. It's like you cannot put the band-aid on something and then expect a deeply infected wound to heal itself. You need to treat it. So what's going to happen right now, whatever you put band-aid on, you're just going to rip it off, that band-aid, or it's just going to come off. The universe is just going to rip it off. And then that wound that you have experienced in your childhood is going to be reopened. And then you will feel those emotions. But because you're at a different stage of growth in your life, you're going to handle it differently. So you're actually going to have enough strength to heal the wound, to resolve that issue, that trauma. Isn't it fun? So don't be scared. It's really good. You'll feel some sadness because you're going to lose people. It's going to be a difficult decision to make because it looks like you have to trust your intuition when doing so. So at this stage, what I'm saying right now, this happens after the wound is open and you've identified your childhood problem, and then you healed that psychologically, and then you will start to let go of people in your life that you've been holding on to. But this lesson, next lesson, is in terms of gut feeling. So the universe will be like, okay, so now we worked on the mind, now we're going to work on the feelings because those were all mismatched. And so now we're going to balance mind. Now that we balance mind, right? Now we're going to balance emotion, right? A feeling, a gut feeling. We need to trust it. And then once we trust our mind and once we trust our feeling, right? Gut feeling, and then to connect, and then magic happens. You have an X-ray vision and you know who is good and who is not in your life. So this is odd, but the cards are telling me that you experience bad luck because you give too much. I've never heard that one before, but I guess that's what it is for you. And you feel sadness because you feel cheated and lied out. So like you feel like there's ungratefulness as thanks to your giving, right? So you have to instill a new appreciation for yourself, to yourself, right? I'm grateful for what I do to others. I'm grateful for what I am, right? That kind of thing. And that will grow and stabilize your maturity, right? And then when you become mature in that way, your life takes a whole new structure. One last card. And you will be able to escape any hardship and bad relationship because your eyes will be open to any lies. No one will be able to trick you or fool you again.